Oh my gosh, no!
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kayla and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. As you can see, I'm reacting to Loki Season 2, Episode 4, and I'm very excited because last episode was probably one of the best MCU episodes, shows that's come out. I really enjoyed just kind of getting that backstory on Jonathan Majors' character. He Who Remains, Kang, Ramatut, whatever we're calling him. I really like that backstory. There was something I forgot to mention in my recap of last episode. Was one thing I did notice was Victor Timely's character had a stutter. And like from what I know of stuttering, it's like it's nothing physically wrong with the person. It's usually a mental thing. Like a lot of the times people that stuttered were abused really badly as kids, and then that's how they kind of developed that stutter. So I'm wondering, maybe somewhere in Victor Timely's, childhood, was he like abused in some way and that caused him to have a stuttering problem? Or maybe he has a stuttering problem because he's spouting all this information about time and temporal looms and he doesn't really know what he's talking about. So that kind of like makes him nervous. That was just something that I noticed that was kind of like, I forgot to mention last episode. Last episode we saw Sylvie and Loki and Mobius kind of going after Victor Timely, and we see Sylvie, she takes a moment, she's about to kill him, and then she realizes, like, at first, when I was first watching it, I didn't realize why she didn't kill him. I was like, what the heck? But like now that I'm watching it, I think she did that because he hasn't done anything wrong. Like, Victor Timely has done nothing to her. He just happens to be a variant of the person that she hates and that she already killed. She already killed the person that she hates, but now she's like going after his variants. And it's kind of like the same thing that happened to her. Like, there's a main Loki on the secret timeline, and all the other Lokis are variants that the TVA went off and killed. And she's one of those. She's a variant of Loki. She's not a main Loki. So it would be like almost killing herself in a sense by killing him. I think that's why she kind of like gave him mercy. Miss Minutes is cray. So I don't know what her issue is. I guess she's like in love with King, but like she switched on him real quickly though. Like, she was like, oh my gosh, like, why can't you give me a real body and I can be your girl and we can rule everything together like we did before with He Who Remains. She's saying this to Victor Timely. But then as soon as he, like, clicks her away and then they get banished to the... Well, she can't be banished, I don't think. She's an AI. She could just pop up wherever she wants. She could pop up outside of time anyways. So, but she pops up at the end of time where He Who Remains was killed and his dead corpse is there, and Ramona Renslayer is there, and she's like plotting against them already. So like she must have been holding this in for a while, and she's like, I am a woman scorned, basically. So, but instead of a woman scorned, she's AI scorned. And she's like, she made a comment saying that she knows the dirty secret of Ramona Renslayer. I want to know like what that secret is. Like, I have no idea. I have no idea what this secret is. I've like over this past week I've been trying to think of what that could be. The only thing that I can think of is they're supposed to have kids together, Ravonna and He Who Remains, and maybe she's keeping that secret. I have no idea. But it'll be interesting to see if they like address that. At the end of the episode, we see Victor Timely gets sent to the temporal loom, because like during this entire episode of episode 3, the temporal loom at the TVA is like breaking down, and they need the temporal aura or the like essence of He Who Remains. And since He Who Remains is dead, they need one of his variants to come and agree to scan himself to, I guess, fix it somehow. So we saw him going to the door. He's going to go fix it. So now there is a Kang in the TVA, or there is a version of Kang in the TVA. Is that going to bring out kind of this maybe maniacal nature of him, or is this just a genuinely good version of Kang and he just wants to help the TVA not fall apart, which will make time fall apart, which will make incursions and all this other stuff. So I don't know. I'm super excited about this episode, so I'm going to get right into it. So here we go.
Oh yeah, what happened about this episode? What this scene?
And I saw
What was that? Why was Sylvie in the future?
You asked me what I would do if one of his variants turned up. I'd kill it.
It's gonna make you real angry.
What's the secret?
He wasn't always alone. There's something you have to see.
What is this?
Right? What is going on in
Just
his minutes?
So it's almost ready.
So Miss Minutes can like manipulate
A utopia at the end of time.
the physical world?
For us.
Oh, she's in her suit though. So this is Hunter Ravonna Renslayer.
Always.
Always.
You are quite a marvel. I will be proud to lead with you.
That's the recording that Loki heard in the first episode. To lead with you.
The TVA awaits our commands.
Our commands.
I'll catch up. Always. Erase her memories.
Are you sure?
Erase all their memories.
If you say so.
And she's like, if you say so. He probably knows that he can't run all. So he does love her. He just couldn't run time with her because I guess that's a weakness.
Yes.
It's a weakness to have, you know, a partner, a lover.
You didn't just help. It was you who commanded the army.
Oh.
So, what are you proposing?
That we don't need him. Maybe we never did.
So it seems like he didn't do it with malicious intent. He just did it to, like, he can't be a partner, or you can't control the flow of time with multiple people trying, like, different, you have different outlooks on how that should go. And he probably realized, you know, I can't do this with her. She's a distraction. So she got to go. So he's not egotistical. I mean, we know that he's not egotistical because he had the timekeepers as the leaders of the TVA instead of himself. So maybe he was right in season finale. He's not the bad guy, or he's not the worst of him. Oh, he's in the TVA for the first time. I bet this is completely shocking to him. You're from the 1800s. Technology doesn't look like this. Like, everything's different for him. The timekeepers, mural. And it's the first time she's meeting him.
It's okay. It's all right. Come with us.
That didn't sound as reassuring as you hoped it would.
Here's the deal. You have to trust us, and we don't have time.
You all want me. Ms. Ravonna wants me. The effervescent clock lady monster thing wants me. I should have some say.
That was her mission, and it can be again if you can convince her that this new version is worth protecting too.
I don't think it'll change anything.
Your words changed me.
Yeah, 100B15. You're pretty persuasive.
So I built all of this. Or I did well. Or I will, and I did.
Almost you, but not you.
Yeah, he don't understand variance or anything.
The loom will still overload.
Look at Casey and Obi working together. I love this bromance.
Victor, this is Casey and OB.
Oh, he about to fanboy over Obi too.
Ouroboros.
He said, oh, gasp.
You wrote the TVA handbook.
Yes, I did. But I learned everything I know from a brilliant 19th century inventor named Victor Timely. If we had the resources, we would have been bigger than Einstein. Did you say your name was?
Victor.
How did he learn it from him, though?
Your work is based on his work, and his work is based on your work.
Exactly which came first.
The chicken or the egg? What came first?
Inscribe my handbook.
Only if you inscribe mine.
I was living in your...
I love this. Aw.
The way you explain the electric bypass system. Bypass. Poetry, just poetry.
Guys, sorry to...
What came first, the chicken or the egg? Obi or Victor Timely?
We have a...
So is he the...
plan.
Victor Timely's the original? He wrote
We have a
the...
plan. Casey?
He wrote the guidebook? It wasn't He Who Remains?
What's the plan?
It's simple. One of us will have to take our throughput multiplier down the gangway. Load the throughput multiplier into the launcher. They'll need to hit the green button. And launch it towards the loom, where it will scale the loom's capacity to manage the backlog of branches. Someone killed He Who Remains.
She's like, that was me. I love Sylvie.
We need to make the rings bigger.
I mean, Loki's really gonna have to hoof it then, right?
He said Loki gonna do this.
Only me having to hoof it.
It doesn't matter who it is. It's doable.
Mobius said, I ain't going back out there again. Heck no.
It's a portal.
Okay, come on. Let's give him some space.
She looked concerned. She's like, I don't know if this partnership is good or not.
What is the matter with you? You dragged me back here, begging for help, so you must have some idea of what's happening. And you want to leave it to them while we go and have some pie. It doesn't matter that the branches are dying. Clocks don't tick at the TVA, do they? You found out you're a variant, and you haven't even looked, have you? Just another bad day at the office for you. Timelines are just lines on a monitor.
Dang, she ain't gotta call him out like that.
Because you've never bothered to look if one of them was yours.
Dang, Sylvie, you ain't to call him out like that? Pfft. I mean, he said it in the last episode. He's scared that, what if he had a really good life on the TVA? That's scary, because then it's like, you would get angry.
I earned my life. I think we all earned our lives. Don't you think you earned your life?
No!
Her and Mobius aren't too much different. They both want to keep things the way they are. They don't want to go back to or know about the secret timeline or anything. They just want to work for the TVA.
I don't want any of this. And I certainly don't want to be talking to you. But I know you care about the TVA. And I know you want to protect it.
Just like Mobius.
What do you want? Your help. You and your Minutemen. If we have to fight to defend this place, from Renslayer or worse, can we trust you?
Nope.
I cannot trust you. But I care about this place, these people. So do you. Trust that.
She cares about the people. Even though they're variant, she still wants them to live.
You've got to be.
There goes those key lime pies again. And no, Disney, we're not buying your green key lime pies at Disney for $40. So don't even try start selling them. And why are they all key lime pies? Why can't they be like apple pie, sweet potato pie? There's no variation.
Some years ago, my brother was banished from Asgard and sent to Earth. And when he came back, he was different. Changed somehow. I thought it was weakness. I mocked him.
It was love. It was love.
You spared Timely's life, and because of that, the TVA and those timelines will survive.
She's part of the TVA. All those dead branches, those dead people. That's the TVA's fault.
What about those branches that are still living? That's because of Mobius and B-15 and those guys back there, OB and Casey.
Look at Loki being optimistic.
What if you are wrong to believe that this place can be any better?
Raising things to the ground is easy. Trying to fix what's broken is hard.
We hope that the TVA turns into something good. Then we hope that Timely doesn't turn into He Who Remains or someone worse. I didn't have you down for an optimist.
Now, for better or for worse, the timelines are free. It's up to us to protect them.
It's up to us?
Whatever we do, we're playing God.
Y'all are gods, technically.
We are gods.
That's what I'm saying. Yep. Period. Period. Loki's like, we are gods though, so we can kind of do whatever we want. But he's not maniacal in the sense he seems to have like compassion. Oh Lord, here we go. Oh Lord.
The only thing you want to protect is yourself, Ravonna. And you. This is really disappointing, I must say.
I know, I'm working on myself.
Miss Minutes got jokes.
Anyone who joins me right here, follows me out that door, will have a life on the timeline if they want it.
I knew it. I said this in the first episode. There's going to be a civil war amongst the factions in the TVA.
I thought you could see the bigger picture.
Docs don't trust Ravonna, period. Ooh, Miss Minutes is devious, y'all. Look at that little...
I finally am seeing the bigger picture. How does it feel, knowing that all of us here would rather die than follow you out that door?
Miss Minutes is crazy. Oh, it just squished them. I'm glad they didn't show it. I don't need to see it. We get it. This dude really is a douche. He has no integrity whatsoever. Girl, Ravonna done got to him first. Don't show it. Whatever it is, don't show it. I don't want to see it. I know what happened. Ravonna done got to him first, girl. And B-15, she cares about lives. And they done hacked the system. Oh my gosh. I was about to say, what the heck just happened? Bruh, I cannot stand X5. I literally hate him. Are they about to prune him?
So strange. All your files are being corrupted in real time.
Miss Minutes freaking havoc.
It's Miss Minutes.
She's back.
Taking control of all the systems.
That's why the temp pads aren't working. Grab the multiplier and let's get timely.
Too late. They done lost him. Oh, Lord.
What's wrong? Timely's gone.
Ravonna really has lost the plot. This girl is crazy. Along with Miss Minutes.
And her team are dead.
It's gotta be Renslayer.
Girl, that's the one you should have killed. Sylvie, you should have killed Ravonna.
Without his order, I can't open the blast doors. We're locked.
He said, I remember you. Ooh, a woman scorn. A woman scorn. Miss Minutes.
Ms. Ravonna, sit down, sitting down.
He's like, oh, you're both okay.
I'm done listening to your lies. You're gonna talk when I say you can.
What he got to say? Oh my gosh. Is it exploding? The elevator's not working. I remember that from the first episode, right? Is that Sylvie going through it?
Loki?
Sylvie? You okay?
Yeah, I just hate that.
Oh, are we about to see the scene from episode 1? This is from episode 1, right? This is from episode 1. But we're seeing the other side of it. But
come on.
Is this the same scene from episode 1, or is it the same thing happening but in a different universe or different timeline? Who is that? Who is that? Oh, it's the other Loki.
I promise you this will make sense.
I'm about to say, I don't understand what's going on. Pick up the phone. Who's on the phone?
Hello?
About time. What's taking you guys so long?
I'm weak, yo. It's like, who's been calling? And how did he know that they were right there?
I can't access. I'm being locked out. I'm losing my cognitive facilities. You'll never be him.
Hi, I'm Miss Minutes, and the time.
So they like reverted everything back to like, all right, they turned it off essentially. So Miss Minutes is in love with He Who Remains, specifically that variant. She don't like all the other ones. I really don't like X5. I hope he dies right now. Oh, it's Loki.
What do you say, X5?
Got him. Got him. Please kill him. That's Sylvie. Or it's either Sylvie or Loki. Or never mind. R.I.P. Ravonna Renslayer. Oh, so she just like controlled his mind for a moment.
Okay, let's go. Just put your head in the scanner.
Do what?
Welcome, He Who Remains.
It should be me.
No, you don't have to do this.
But I do.
Okay.
Alright, well, let's go if you want to volunteer. Hurry up.
Launch it and get back. Got it?
Got it. Ready?
And that looks like an astronaut suit, but he doesn't even know what an astronaut is. You gonna have to huff it, man. You gonna have to run. Forrest, run. For all time, always. Oh my gosh, no!
He's gone. What happened? It's over.
I don't know.
Oh my god! What?
Y'all, that was an intense cliffhanger. I have no idea what the heck, like, I don't even, my brain's not even working right now, y'all. So, is everything just gonna, like, go back to one? Like, what? Because the temporal loom exploded. So, is it gonna destroy the TVA, or is something gonna happen? Because when He Who Remained, when Victor Timely, like, turned into spaghetti, which is what, remember, it's coming back to me. So Ovi in the first episode, he says, do you know what happens to someone when they go into a black hole? And Loki's like, no. And he's like, they turn into spaghetti. And it's like, that's what happened to Victor Timely. So are they already in a black hole? And if so, is there another timeline outside of that? I don't even, y'all, my brain is thinking, like, something's like, are they in a black, that's what I'm thinking. They're in a black hole, and they're all about to die. But if they're all about to die, maybe there's another timeline that's out there that will fix everything. Because when I was watching it, I was about to say, and then it just, like, exploded. Like, when the loom was, like, looking, like, really, really bad. I was like, oh, what they're going to have to do is they're just going to have to prune all those timelines. Like, I know they didn't want to. Like, B-15's she's really the one that's like, we need to save lives, like, people. Even though they're variants, we have to save them. But maybe there's just no way to save them because the temporal loom can't handle that. And so I was thinking, oh, they're going to just have to prune all those timelines and shrink everything. And then that's going to be a way to save it. But I didn't even get the chance to say that before it just explodes and it just, like, ends. So now, y'all, everybody's gone. Ravonna Renslayer's gone. Miss Minutes is offline. They had to take her off because she was acting crazy. Victor Timely, the temporal oral that they needed in order to even do all of this, he's gone. It looks like they're all about to be gone. So, like, where do we go from here? Y'all, this was a good episode. That I can't wait to watch the next one. I can't wait to watch the next one. So, if you like this reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.